Today, we're learning English with The Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton's classic animation where Jack the Pumpkin King decides to have Halloween take over Christmas. So let's jump right into our first scene today, where we can see the residents of Halloween Town preparing for Christmas in their own scary way.
Eureka! This year, Christmas will be ours!
It goes something like this. How about it? Think you can manage?
A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and
Next!
Fantastic! Now, why don't you all practice on that, and we'll be in great shape.
Sally, I need your help more than anyone's.
You certainly do, Jack. I had the most terrible vision.
That's splendid.
No, it was about your Christmas. There was smoke and fire.
That's not my Christmas. My Christmas is filled with laughter and joy and this. My Sandy Claus outfit. I want you to make it.
Jack, please listen to me. It's going to be a disaster.
How could it be? Just follow the pattern. This part's red. The trim is white.
It's a mistake, Jack.
Now don't be modest. Who else is clever enough to make my Sandy Claus outfit?
Next!
I have every confidence in you.
But it seems wrong to me. Very wrong.
So we've just seen Jack, who is assigning everyone roles in their Halloween-style Christmas prep. If you have an idea or you've just made a discovery, you can exclaim Eureka, just like we saw Jack do here.
Eureka! This year, Christmas will be ours!
It means something like, I've got it. The word comes from ancient Greek and literally means, I have found it. It's famously attributed to the scientist Archimedes. Oh, and if you want to go even deeper with today's lesson, including getting flashcards so that you can practice all of the new vocabulary, which you can see highlighted in blue, so that you never forget them, well, we've created a special Nightmare Before Christmas premium lesson over on the Real Life English app. And you can unlock that for free right now by clicking the link down in the description below from your phone.
It goes something like this. How about it? Think you can manage?
Think you can manage is a casual way to ask someone if they can handle something or take care of a task. It's like saying, do you think you can do it? So in this context, to manage means dealing with a situation, a task, or a problem and getting through it.
But I'm here as a publisher speaking to her author. Because we're thinking of expanding your column into a full page.
Really? That's good news.
Do you think you can manage it?
I believe so, my lady.
Now, why don't you all practice on that, and we'll be in great shape.
When you are in great shape, you're in excellent condition, physically, or as is the case here, in terms of preparation. And when used for fitness, it literally means you're physically healthy. For example, she's in great shape. She runs every morning. Check out these examples.
Look, you exercise a lot, you're in great shape. Little things like this happen with men of your age.
No, I mean it. Like here, look at this street hockey net. It's in great shape. You know, we should take this home and set it up.
Sally, I need your help more than anyone's.
You certainly do, Jack. I had the most terrible vision.
That's splendid.
Now, what do you think the word splendid means? Something is planned? Something terrible? Something wonderful? That's correct. Splendid means great or wonderful. You can use splendid to describe events, like a splendid holiday, or as an exclamation to show your approval or satisfaction, just like Jack did here. Let's practice some connected speech with this part. That's how we natives cut, reduce, and link our words together in natural, fluent speech.
Now, why don't you all practice on that, and we'll be in great shape.
The combination of the letters T and Y often results in a new sound, ch, like we hear in this phrase.
Now, why don't you all practice on that?
The T from don't blends with the Y from you, and together they produce the ch sound. Don't you? Why don't you? And you can hear it again in this sentence.
No, it was about your Christmas.
About your sounds like about your. Listen and repeat both phrases.
Now, why don't you all practice on that? Now, why don't you all practice on that?
No, it was about your Christmas. No, it was about your Christmas. No, it was about your Christmas. There was smoke and fire.
That's not my Christmas. My Christmas is filled with laughter and joy and this. My Santa Claus outfit. I want you to make it.
When Jack discovers Christmastown, he's enchanted by everything he sees. However, he doesn't fully understand the traditions. He hears about Santa Claus, but due to the way the residents of Halloween Town interpret things through their spooky lens, he mishears or misinterprets the name as Sandy Claus, making it sound pretty scary. Sandy could refer to be made of or resembling sand, but it can also be a man or woman's name, short for Alexander in the case of a man. Now, claws are these. They might be an animal's nails or pincers of an animal like a lobster.
Jack, please listen to me. It's going to be a disaster.
Jack is so excited about his plans that he ignores Sally's warnings.
How could it be? Just follow the pattern. This part's red. The trim is white.
Trim is the decorative edge or border of something, often used for clothes, furniture, or holiday decorations. And as a verb, to trim means to cut off a little, like trimming your hair or trimming the Christmas tree.
Scott, hey, you trimmed your beard.
Yeah.
I'm to have a new pelisse for my honeymoon. What about this colour? Trimmed with fur, perhaps? Fur at this time of year?
It's a mistake, Jack.
Now don't be modest.
Who else is clever enough to make my Santa Claus outfit?
Next!
I have every confidence in you.
If you describe someone as clever, you think they are smart in a quick and creative way. A clever person can solve problems easily, come up with good ideas, or think of funny or surprising answers. And when Jack says, "I have every confidence in you," he's supporting Sally. It's like saying, "I trust you can do it."
Captain Barbosa, each second we tarry, the Spanish outdistance us. I have every confidence you will prevail and be rewarded with the high station you so desire.
Don't worry, lad. I have total confidence in you.
Of course, replacing Santa Claus is no easy feat, and obviously Jack's plans go horribly wrong. So we're going to see what happens in the next scene. But before we dive into that, I wanted us to just take a moment to review some of the expressions we've learned so far. For example, we've seen to be in great shape, Eureka, clever, trim, and splendid. Do you remember what they mean? And how about a week from now? Do you think you'll still remember them? Well, something we say here a lot at Real Life English is use it or lose it. It's a really common native expression, and in this context, it's actually a really wise message. It explains why we often forget the things that we learn, because we don't use them. And that's exactly why we created our own app, to help you to review and practice everything that you learn with these lessons. It's the best way to expand your active vocabulary and speak more naturally, without having to pause and translate things in your head. I highly recommend that you check it out. So I'll leave the link in the description so you can simply click on that and continue learning with this lesson with Nightmare Before Christmas on the app.
Santa?
Merry Christmas! And what is your name? That's all right. I have a special present for you anyway. There you go, Sonny.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
Police, reports are pouring in from all over the globe that an imposter is shamelessly impersonating Santa Claus, mocking and mangling this joyous holiday. Authorities assure us that at this moment, military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
And what is your name? That's all right. I have a special present for you anyway. There you go, Sonny.
Now, what do you think Sonny might mean? Boy, son, sleepyhead. The word sunny comes from sun, but it's actually an old-fashioned or informal way to refer to a boy or young man, often used by older adults. This word sleepyhead is also a fun one. We'll use it to playfully say that someone sleeps a lot.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Good morning.
Good morning.
We love your kitty.
Well, I hope that you're having fun with this lesson so far, and if you want to continue having a lot of fun every week learning with movies like Nightmare Before Christmas, Up, Shrek, and so many more, and to finally understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell down below. That way, you won't miss a single new lesson on the channel. I'm really excited to have you join our community of over 10 million English learners. Now let's unpack this next part, which is absolutely full of advanced vocabulary.
Reports are pouring in from all over the globe.
So when it's raining heavily, you can say it's pouring. Here, pouring in means coming in very quickly and in large amounts. It's like a flood of information.
Reports are pouring in from all over the globe that an imposter is shamelessly impersonating Santa Claus, mocking and mangling this joyous holiday.
Now, an imposter is someone pretending to be someone else, usually to deceive others. Jack pretends to be Santa Claus, so the news reporters call him an imposter. By the way, another way to say to pretend to be someone else, or to be more precise, to copy another person, is to impersonate. But usually this is with a fun, humorous intent, not a deceiving one like imposter. Like how Saturday Night Live comedians impersonate politicians like Trump and Obama.
You stole your father's armor, ran away from home, impersonated a soldier, deceived your commanding officer, dishonored the Chinese army, destroyed my palace.
That an imposter is shamelessly impersonating Santa Claus.
When you do something shamelessly, you do it with no shame or regret. Check out these examples.
I have heard enough. You people have shamelessly gamed the system out of massive amounts of taxpayer dollars for fictitious businesses that have gone bankrupt. And still you have the nerve to ask for more money?
Reports are pouring in from all over the globe that an imposter is shamelessly impersonating Santa Claus, mocking and mangling this joyous holiday.
Well, we know who is an imposter and what it means when you impersonate someone. How about the words mocking and mangling? To mock someone is to make fun of them, often in a mean or sarcastic way. Depending on the tone, it may not just be innocent joking. It can turn into insult. And finally, to mangle something means to damage it badly. Check it out in this example.
Are you okay? Your wing looks a little mangled.
What? My wing is fine. It's A-O great. That seems bad.
Authorities assure us that at this moment, military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
To assure someone, it means to confidently tell them that something is true, or that everything will be okay. For example, the delivery company assured me that the package would arrive on time. By the way, this word is often confused with ensure, to make sure something happens. So remember, assure is more about comforting or convincing someone.
Authorities assure us that at this moment, military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
Military units are organized groups within the armed forces prepared to act on orders. Unit is a general term. It can refer to small teams or larger divisions, depending on the context. When these units are mobilizing, they're getting ready for action. To help you remember the word, think of it as movement. This way, it's related to the word mobile.
Authorities assure us that at this moment, military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
The perpetrator is the person who committed a crime or caused harm. This word is a bit formal, but it is often used in news, reports, and official statements. Have you picked up on the pronunciation?
Military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
The second T sound stands between two vowels, see? And what happens is it turns into a flap T, which sounds like a soft D sound. D. Try and repeat after me. Perpetrator. Perpetrator.
Military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
If a crime is described as heinous, then it's extremely evil or shocking. And it doesn't sound like how it's spelled, right? The correct pronunciation of this word is heinous. Check it out.
Law enforcement still has no leads, leaving everyone to wonder which of the world's villains is responsible for this heinous crime. And where will he strike next?
Ooh, that second part sure was packed with advanced expressions, right? Well, if you feel a little bit lost, no worries. I highly recommend that you watch it again over on the Real Life English app with the flashcards. Trust me, this is going to make a huge difference for you to feel more confident when you actually want to use these words yourself. And we're not done here yet. You still have to test everything that you learned today by watching the entire scenes again without subtitles, and we're going to make it a little bit more difficult by also asking you some quiz questions. Let's jump in.
Eureka! This year, Christmas will be ours!
It goes something like this. How about it? Think you can manage?
A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a...
Next!
Fantastic! Now, why don't you all practice on that?
And we'll be in great shape.
What does the phrase, to be in good shape, mean in this context? Be physically healthy? Have a well-organized plan? Be well prepared or ready?
Sally, I need your help more than anyone's.
You certainly do, Jack. I had the most terrible vision.
That's splendid.
No, it was about your Christmas. There was smoke and fire.
That's not my Christmas. My Christmas is filled with laughter and joy and this. My Santa Claus outfit. I want you to make it.
Jack, please listen to me. It's going to be a disaster.
How could it be? Just follow the pattern. This part's red. The trim is white.
Look at this image. Which parts are the trim?
It's a mistake, Jack.
Now don't be modest.
Who else is clever enough to make my Santa Claus outfit?
I have.
What is another way to say, I trust you can do it? I have every confidence in you.
I have every confidence in you.
But it seems wrong to me. Very wrong.
Santa? Merry Christmas! And what is your name? That's all right. I have a special present for you, anyway. There you go, Sonny.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
Police! Reports are pouring in from all over the globe.
Unscramble the word that means a person pretending to be someone else. Imposter.
That an imposter is shamelessly impersonating Santa Claus, mocking and mangling this joyous holiday. Authorities assure us that at this moment, military units are mobilizing to stop the perpetrator of this heinous crime.
Who is a perpetrator? A store owner? A police officer? A criminal? Yeah, great job today. And if you're not ready to stop learning and you want to have even more fun, then check out this lesson with Coco next.
Yes, it is I, Frida Kahlo. So we skip the scanner. I'm on so many ofrendas it'll just overwhelm your blinky thingy.
Well, shoot. Looks like no one put up your photo, Frida.
Okay, when I said I was Frida just now, that was a lie. And I apologize for doing that.
No photo.